nigga Moose finally out. Yo, how's it feel like be free, bro?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. It feel good to be out. You feel what I'm saying? It's been a while back to back. You get what I'm trying to say? So,
Back to
that
back. Let the people know what you mean by that.
no, I'm good. I'm recording right now. You know what I'm saying? But it definitely feel great to be back, man. It's been a while back to back. You get what I'm saying? Last time I seen you, I can't even remember.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
was legit. Yeah, facts. I was young. But yeah, you said back to back, so that means you was in and out the system for a minute, right?
It out, yeah. I was in it out for a little bit. Since y'all,
Shit,
you know what I'm saying? You
shit,
know,
man. And we grew up kind of in the same neighborhood, Bay Ridge, right?
yeah, that's a fact.
So a lot of people have this image of Bay Ridge that's like nice houses, shit like that, a lot of money and stuff like that. But
Right.
would you say it's like kind of like just like a not like a cover up, but like something that's a deceiving image basically. Like a lot of people don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
Right. Yeah, so I grew up in Bay Ridge, I never really let my environment define who I am. You feel what I'm saying? I always let who I am define the environment that I'm in, type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because I always make my presence is felt and known. You get what I'm saying? So with me, it's like I grew up around, everything. Like Bay Ridge got everything from, niggas that lay low, pray slow, come from different neighborhoods to niggas that grew up out here that's putting on to niggas that's, doing drugs, you feel what I'm saying? A lot of addiction.
A lot of
A lot of drugs out there, you feel what I'm saying?
Alright, I just wanted to show you guys a quick example of the neighborhood. So you see everything here looks nice, calm, collective, nice houses. But literally right on the other side, crossing this bridge, it's a whole different world. Right here, we got Sunset Park. Right here. You got junkies shooting up under this bridge right here, this little, You got street walkers down here at night. And it just looks like a completely different world, compared to what's literally less than a mile away. Once you cross that bridge, it's like, you know, but right here, see, it just looks like a completely different world, man. A lot
A
of
lot of drugs out there, you feel what I'm saying? So a little bit of everything go down in Bay Ridge, you feel me? You have a little bit of everything.
yeah, but you was obviously all over New York, not just
Yeah.
Bay Ridge and shit, obviously, right?
Right, I was moving around, so me, you feel what I'm saying? My like the path and the direction I took might have been a little different than a lot of people, you feel me? Like I was more in the streets, you get what I'm trying to say? I'm more involved. I like to be more
Yeah,
face to
yeah.
face, physical and shit like that. We young, so in my mind I don't really care, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is we making it happen, we beating niggas up, we making it happen.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, like,
So, when would you say is like your first time you really got into some trouble?
So me growing up, you get what I'm saying? I grew up around a whole bunch of different people. I was always the only child. So I came from a whole nother country, came out here, good
Okay.
parents, dad, mom and dad, dad working and all that, trying to provide for the house and whatnot. I just took a little different route. I was always fighting. I was always getting into problems when I was young. You get what I'm saying? I always stood out. You know what I mean? And I always stood out for problems. And it might have not necessarily been me looking for problems. Sometimes it comes to me. You feel me? It just be like that. So
Of course.
little by I'm playing the streets or whatnot. You feel what I'm saying? I catch my first juvenile bit. I was like 13 or 14. Matter of fact, one of the people that I caught it with, me and you both know him. You feel what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
ain't gonna get into all that. And I went away for a couple months, came back out. You get what I'm saying? Little juvenile little skip bits going in and out of Horizon. You know what I'm saying?
And would you say that helped you, or you think that made it worse for you, like the programs they provided and stuff like that?
I think I ain't gonna lie. I was just not even mindful of, like, trying to get better or anything. I was just in the streets at that time. You get what I'm saying? From there, that was just the beginning, like, of shit. You feel what I'm saying? It only got worse from there. You know what I'm saying? 15, nigga talk about a QP, couple pounds, whatever. You know, we robbing niggas and shit. Like,
Yeah, and then selling that, getting more work, and that becomes an addiction, right?
right.
Yeah. So definitely.
We used to go to Sunset and all that. We used to just snatch niggas' chains. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we see niggas, we just snatch their chain, we just run off. Like, that was our thing. We had one of our mans, he be saying, with a little paw on the side or whatever, we get away and all that. Like, you know, young.
And I know before niggas could snatch the iPhones, but now it's impossible to unlock that shit.
Yeah, nah, you know, niggas was robbing iPhones.
Yeah.
So I was into the weed. I was like really sticking niggas up. Like,
And you're fresh out right now. How long you been on?
out now, it's a blessing. I've been going on a year and a half now. You
Year
know,
and a half. That's good. Cause I remember last time you came on, went right back in, bro.
I was like 10, 11 months, went right back in. So I
And,
did years, and I came out. I was out for like 11 months, 12 months, a year about, and then I went right back in. I caught my second bid. I did 4 years, 10 months right after that.
man, time flies. Wow. Time
Yeah.
flies, bro. But I know it definitely wasn't flying when you was behind the bars and stuff like that. So like, how were the conditions you were in and stuff like that? You think the conditions
like,
could improve? Or...
I'm going in. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, you know, like, feeling like, yo, like, I just like I'm disappointed within myself. You feel what I'm saying? And it took me a while, like, for myself to get, for me to come to an acceptance within myself. Like, yo, this is what happened, and you feel what I'm saying? You gotta move forward, type shit. But you know, in the beginning of the bed, you feel what I'm saying? It feels like, yo, like, it's just like, I got all this time ahead of me. I got all these years ahead of me that I gotta do, and it's just you gotta just accept. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, you know.
What did you do day by day to cope with that? Like, to get your mind off that, like sports, exercise, reading. Like...
Yeah, when I get the chance to, you know what I'm saying, I'll come. Before they even had the emails and the tablets and all that, they were still doing the letters. So, you know, I'll sit down, I'll be writing letters, you know what I'm saying? I'll write a lot of lyrics, I'll write a lot of music. I'm saying that if I'm privileged to get on the phone, I'll jump on the phone. Whenever I pop out, you know, I'll go to the yard, work out, come back in the cell, read. You feel what I'm saying? There be times I box, I can't come out at all. I'm just in there, just
times in the bar. You want to talk about one of those times if you can? You want to share one of those stories?
Yeah, when you in the coop, it's like you in a whole nother world within a world. Like, you feel me? You in your cell all day. If you want to come out for that little hour, you coming out into a little bird cage.
23 and 1, right? 23 hours, 1 hour out.
Property, you feel what I'm saying? I'm hearing now they giving niggas the tablets to call their people. And shit changed. But I'm talking about back then when you going to upstate box, when you going Greenhaven box, when you going to this box, that box, it's like, and every box is different. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, it was plenty of box trips. You feel what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So how was the food and everything over there? Like, were you eating good? Was you like, you think it could be better? Like, how do you think New York is handling their money with the judicial system and stuff like that? You think they're definitely putting in work? Or
food is garbage. Like, the food that they garbage. I feel like the only good thing really you could get nutritious off of that is like the vegetables, the rice, and breakfast. Other than that, all that shit is like really soy products. You know what I'm saying? Soy-based products, and it's all industry. You know what I'm saying? It's an industry.
And you think, because I don't know, when I was in, the commissary was expensive as hell, bro. I don't know about you, like, how was the prices and stuff like that for commissary?
Go upstate New York, the prices is like fake cheap, you feel what I'm saying? The soups is cheap type shit. It's affordable, you feel me? You spend 75 on food, you know what I'm saying? You smoke, you want to buy cigarettes, black and miles and all that. That's separate off of your little food bar. Well, it was definitely a lot of changes.
Yeah, yeah. What was you saying? That just had to connect my charger.
Nah, I was saying, it was definitely a lot of changes coming home. People not being around no more. You feel what I'm saying? Shit like that. Just
So
everything. People
when you came
change.
home, you had friends that were gone. What do you mean by that? Like
Dad
locked up, dead.
already on the verge of dying. They doing drugs. You feel me? My best friend I grew up with. He. I don't know. He ended up growing up like getting
Yeah,
into the
man.
doing drugs and all types of shit and having addiction and all that. My lane was a little different. You know what I'm saying? I chose a little different type of. I wanted to be gangster. Like I want to
Yeah,
put on. You know what I'm saying?
definitely,
I'm on
definitely.
like, feel me? I'm
And
type shit. Just that's when the
yeah,
nigga. That so everybody take a different route, bro.
yeah. And we know your name was ringing bells, Black Viper. Feel me? But if you
Still
got,
blind,
you think,
huh?
you think you would have chose a different route maybe if you knew the outcome, or you wouldn't change it? You think you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn in life to be a good man now?
Nah, I definitely. I don't live with regrets. I definitely appreciate every step that I took through the way, whether it's good, bad, ugly. Feel me? It's just life. Everybody has their own story. Everybody got their life perfectly mapped out, and everything's written for them. God knows what's. That's what I believe. So I feel like it's part of destiny type shit. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I was just who I am. This is just what it is. So, but like I said, I appreciate everything I go through, the hardship, the challenges, the struggles, the pain. You feel what I'm saying? Because it just make a nigga who he is today. That's it.
that's true. That's true. And would you say you're more humble now? You're less hot-headed? You think twice, like before doing something, or would you say you got more like the system just kind of like gave you a little PTSD, or how would you say like you feel afterwards?
I feel like I just became more wiser. That's all. Just you
Hmm.
know,
And
being that.
you think some people take the different route? They instead of being more wiser, they just dump down more.
Yeah, some niggas, they come out and before you know it, niggas got life for son, or some niggas just, I see niggas go in there, turn bugged out. You feel what I'm saying? Like it just that should either make you or break you. You feel what I'm saying? And me, I came out a made man. You feel me? I ain't come out a broken man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, yeah. Somebody once told me they could cage your body, but they can't cage your mind.
Absolutely.
That's a, yeah, that's 100% true. Yeah, man. So yeah, and like for people who are not from New York or from not from like this, our type of areas, the urban area, like why would you say like somebody would join a gang per se? Why would you say like is it like a sense of like belonging or just wanting to put on, be tough, or like why would you say like somebody would go through with that?
Um, As far as for that, I ain't gonna lie. I can't really speak for everybody. I can speak for myself as long as I can remember. You
Hmm.
feel? I never remember nobody on some like gang shit. Like they had the Mexican gangs, but they was in their areas in the cut. You
Yeah, of
feel?
course. Yeah.
You really have like it was all gangland out. You know what I'm saying? Like that came later on. Like I was one of the first few niggas that was blood in my neighborhood as young as I was. You
Yeah, I
feel?
remember that. Yeah. I
And
remember.
then I went to jail. Niggas who we grown up with turned crib, Latin King or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. But
Yeah.
I I know why I joined. I know my reasons why I partake in what I partake in. You feel me? Like I know why I did what I did. You feel what I'm saying?
So what you're saying
And
is basically everybody has their own reason.
yeah, everybody got their own reasons. You feel what I'm saying? Nowadays, this shit is a fashion trend. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. to recap, you said you came from a different country. What country is that?
I was born in Egypt.
Egypt. Okay. So definitely different culture, different standards, different everything over there than it's over here.
I'm
So,
saying, oh,
mhm. Say, how did your parents feel and stuff like that when you started getting into problems and stuff like that?
it's like a disappointment. It's like a slap in the face. You got parents that's migrating, you know,
Yeah, trust, yeah.
kids and start a family in a whole nother country. You know what I'm saying? Trying to have better opportunities for their kids and whatnot. So it was just like it was a slap in the face for them. You know, I ain't just putting myself through shit. I'm really dragging them along with me as well. You feel me? I might be locked up on the inside, but they mentally feel like they locked up. They don't got, one of the other pieces to the puzzle. So it's like the gears is not really functioning altogether. It's not really a family. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it definitely drives the family part. It definitely does. Yeah, man. So, like, if you got a message to the youth, like, what would you tell them and stuff like that?
I mean, like, I ain't really get too much into detail into like really what I was doing and stuff like that, but if I have a message to the youth, my message to the youth would be we living in different times right now. We living in a generation with technology and all that. So my best advice to the youth is to and get into the technology more because
Yeah.
that's the future.
You think that's
So
where the money's at?
yeah, it ain't just the money, but it's like also a profession and you learning new skills and all that. So everything is based on technology. So, that'll be my advice to the youth.
And how did, so you, I heard you was writing bars and stuff behind when you was locked up. So you got any plans to go into the studio? You got any plans of like recording? What's up with
Um,
that?
I ain't gonna lie, right now I got plans for other things right now. The music, like not really on my mind. It's something that I was partaking in as a hobby. You feel me? It was a something I really like at one point I did want to pursue it, but then I really didn't, you feel what I'm saying? But like it's always an option, you feel me? It's always an outlet. It's always there. I'm focused on other things right now, trying to get some
Definitely,
other things, you know?
definitely, definitely. And you want to talk about those other things, or it's just it's
Well,
private?
right. I'm really into the dogs, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
really yeah, I'm really participating with the dogs a lot. So I'm trying to get a gym going for the dogs, trying to get you know, the breeding going and all that with the dogs. I got my own little grabber line that's called Daddy Egg and Cheese. You feel what I'm saying? We still ain't come out with
Oh,
that yet.
okay.
We've been on pause for a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? We got some technical difficulties we handling right now. It's been a little bit, but yeah, that's what we dealing with right now. That's what we partaking in, and just on the road of entrepreneurship, one step at a time. You feel me?
That's what's up. That's what I like to hear, bro. I like to see my niggas go up. So Daddy Egg and Cheese, everybody be on the lookout for that. Said it's
That
grappa, right?
fact, you know that
Uh,
super hot,
super hot. That my
loaded.
nigga moves.
Yes,
Shit.
sir.
It's nice talking to you. It was nice catching up with you, man.
I
But
appreciate me on your platform once again. Thank you. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what viewers ears this gonna touch, but whoever it is touch, you feel what I'm saying? Hopefully, you see a little jewel in disguise that you could pick up. You feel what I'm saying? Rub off and put in your pocket with you to take. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? Up that peace, blessings, and nothing but good vibes.
my nigga moves from being locked up to on the road to entrepreneurship. Just so everybody can see, yo, it's not over. Once you get locked up, it's whatever you make of it, right?
Never over. We
Never
wake up
over.
things, a chance and a choice.
That's a fact. My nigga Moon, stay safe, stay dangerous, bro. It's nice talking to you, bro.
Vibes. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Appreciate you, G.
All right.